Hey viewers, a couple days ago I bought this Univega frame set here. It's Columbus steel and everything like that, and I got it for like $25, which I think is a great deal. It's not mint, and there's a few little dings and stuff. The main issue is this rear dropout here. Now there's a couple different issues here. One is this dropout slot has been stretched wider. The previous owner told me that there had been an issue with chain wrap. I'm kind of guessing it got jammed in the derailleur, which then while he was pedaling, it actually pulled this this way, which stretched the dropout slot. And it looks like possibly the little threaded hole here on the derailleur hanger possibly also got like a little bit misshapen, so I'm not quite sure about that. Now he was talking about replacing this whole little dropout part, which would be pretty expensive to do. But this is steel, so it got bent out. I believe I can safely bend it back in and close up this little dropout slot here. And then after that, now I'll take a look at the little hole in the hanger here and see if I can fix that as well. Now using my caliper, I measured the slot in the other dropout here, and it's about 10 millimeters wide. So what I want to do is I want to bend this way until it closes up the gap, the little slot here, till it's about 10 millimeters wide as well. Now this is a steel frame and steel bends. Do not attempt this on an aluminum frame. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use like a steel pipe here and fit this over here and use this to pry this down, and just do it very carefully. Okay, I'm measuring about 12.68 millimeters here, and so bend it a little bit more. About 12.4, about 12. About 11.8, 11.6, 11.3, about 11, about 10.8, 10.5. And I'd rather leave this just a hair wider than 10 millimeters because there's a 10 millimeter axle going in there. So just a little bit further, about 10.4, about 10.3, about 10.25, maybe just a hair more. Okay, about 10.2. Yeah, so I think that's good right there. And then here's a close-up of the dropout again. The slot is narrower here. The sides are pretty much parallel there, and that's like what I want right there. Okay, so let's check the little hanger here to see how the threads work. I've got the little mounting bolt from a rear derailleur here, and so what I'm going to do is just kind of thread this in. Careful not to cross thread it. Thread that in, and it's threading in nice and smoothly here, and it seems to be relatively solid in there. And thread that in, and actually that threads in pretty nicely. So apparently those threads were not as damaged as I thought, or possibly when I bent this back in, it reshaped that hole a little bit. But that seems to be okay, so I'm not going to have to do anything with those threads. That should work as is, other than I'll have to align it after I get a wheel mounted on it. Now, if the threads had been damaged, what I could have done was tried to use a tap. This is an M10 by 1 millimeter tap, and I could have run that in there to help maybe clean up the threads a little bit in there, or maybe cut slightly new ones depending on how they were damaged in there. But I'm not going to have to do that. And if the threads were completely destroyed in there, what I could have done was use this what's called a dropout saver. I could have drilled out the old threads and then this would fit in through the back there, and then this has got threads inside here that the derailleur would mount into. Now these are from a company called Wheels Manufacturing, and they come in two sizes, narrow and wide. This is a wide one. The wide ones are for 7mm wide hangers or wider, and then the narrow ones are for 7mm or less wide. So, but I'm not going to have to use this one either, but that would have been an option. And done. I got the dropout slot kind of closed up again, and the derailleur hanger seems to be okay. The threads are in there. I'll probably need to align that, but I'll do that when I get a wheel installed on there. And do a little touch up on the paint down here and here, a little bit of scratches here and there. But I think I got a heck of a deal. For $25 and a little bit of work, I got a nice Columbus steel frame, and I think it's going to be a pretty bike when I build it up. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hope you found this useful or interesting. If you did, please give my video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, click the logo and you can subscribe, and I'm always coming out with new videos. I'm over on Facebook, RJ the Bike Guy. Go over there, like that page, and I post a lot of stuff over there pretty frequently. And I have a webpage, rjthebikeguy.com. Go over there, sign up for that page. All my videos categorized in forums where you can ask questions. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.